Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters. How are you? I'm pretty sure all of you are now well aware of my voice, but if you are not, then I am speaking on behalf of my mom, British Bangladeshi mom. So, today's video is, in previous videos, I've mentioned London nightlife, you know, on separate occasions, like, like Tower Bridge, um, like Harrods, Westminster, all of that stuff. But this is all together. So, if you look at, like I mentioned before, the Tower Bridge itself, one of the biggest, and when I mean biggest, I literally mean one of the biggest tourist attractions out there in all of the UK. I mean, like, you have Tower Bridge, you have HMS Belfast, and you have the Tower of London. Now, what more do you want in an area like that? So, Tower Bridge, one of the most iconic bridges. Constant. If you look underneath Tower Bridge and you see like the amount of boats and ships and everything. Well, not ships, but boats, ferries, everything just crossing through, and it's like you just want to go onto one of those boats and just explore the Thames. And like I've witnessed being on a boat, being on the Thames, and just when you approach Tower Bridge from a boat perspective, it's like wow. Tower Bridge just looks huge, especially lit up in just lights. And it's like, because it's mostly like you see in white lights, blue and gold. So literally the first thing that would ever come out of your mouth is just wow. It just looks amazing. And I mean, you'd be very, 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 it'd be very hard to not see Tower Bridge and then get that reaction. And then I've also mentioned underneath Tower Bridge, if you go, there's like little staircases that take you under Tower Bridge onto walkways. And there you have cinemas, you have so many different street stalls, and it's literally, especially because the festive, when Christmas was around, the festive period, everything was just lit up in Christmas lights, Christmas stores, Christmas decorations. It literally, there is no way you would not felt that festive feeling, or as we call it, the festive vibe, because it was literally, all the stores were serving Christmas based dishes or Christmas designs, Christmas jewelry, Christmas lights, angelic clocks, everything. And it was like, it's not just that, but there's like so much food stores like pizza, Chinese, Thai, um, Mexican, and obviously those who love fast food like fried chicken, burgers. This is gourmet. This is like handmade stuff, and this is like you don't often get this everywhere you go. So the fact that you have this next to Tower Bridge, well, technically underneath Tower Bridge, is like like especially for tourists, they've got the energy to burn to just walk up and down Tower Bridge, go see everything. And obviously if you start feeling hungry, well, I mean, you have all these food stalls and stands at your disposal. And then you have uh, HMS Belfast, one of the best warships for Britain, used during World War II. Such an iconic figure, one of the most powerful warships out there in my opinion. um, so there is that. And then obviously you have the Queen's former house, her former residence, the Tower of London. And obviously those who know the history behind the Tower of London know that there is very, 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 very deep history behind the Tower of London. But let's not go there. So I've mentioned before on other videos that London in the day is one thing. London in the evening is another thing. London at night is a completely different thing. Especially, well, those who want to have a good night out, like Friday night, Saturday night. It's Friday night, you start seeing like, everyone is out, dressed up, out with their friends, drinking, partying, all of this. Saturday nights as well. Same thing. It's so different. And like, because, you know, especially when you're stuck at home and think like, you know what, I want to go out, I want to go for a long drive, like I want to go see, it's different like when you see everywhere lit up in lights, like Westminster, Parliament Square, Tower Bridge, Knightsbridge, Oxford Street, Regent Street, all of these places lit up with lights, and it's like it's like a breath of fresh air. It's like you think to yourself, man, I really needed this, because it takes your mind away from everything. Like if you're like maybe having troubles and all of this, it takes your mind away, and it's like relaxing. And nowadays, everyone, I would recommend everyone always, whenever you need it, get some relaxation. It's always good. So Tower Bridge, definitely, especially at night time, always fun to explore, always nice to explore, especially if you're feeling adventurous. It's not just that. I mentioned before, Oxford Street, Regent Street, Knightsbridge, uh, Tower Bridge. Um, it's just, especially if you go out for like long drives, even if you go like out of London, just go on a nice long night drive. You'll see things that you don't often see in the day. Like like you'll hardly see. Um, yeah, so things that you will see during the day, you'll hardly see during the night. Things you see during the night, you'll hardly see in the daytime. And obviously, like I said, like I mentioned about Friday night, Saturday night, people will obviously, it's always in the day, it's always hustle, bustle, business, work, all of this, so forth. At night time, it's a bit more, the roads are a lot more emptier, the roads are a lot more free, and obviously, there will be less people out unless they're going to, maybe go for a drink and all of that stuff. But other than that, you've got like it's still that same old feeling everywhere you go. But nightlife is so different from what it is during the day. And I don't think there's much more for me to say anyway. So I hope everyone who watches this video enjoys the video. If you do, then please press the like button, hit that subscribe button. Always prepare to share it, because I know for a fact you will enjoy it. So make sure you smash that share button and hit that bell so you don't fall behind with any new videos. So without further ado, I shall say my last words. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone.